Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games, etc. And I have a demo review today of Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Now later on I'm gonna talk about how I found this demo a little bit disappointing, but like with all my reviews, I'm gonna start off with the overview of the demo, the pros and the cons, and I'm just gonna give you my final thoughts of this, okay? Now let's give you an overview. Now the full game will be available August 21st, 2012. And in this demo you play two stages in the campaign mode. One mission has you playing as Bumblebee as the Autobot spaceship is being attacked by the Decepticons. And the next mission you have, you play as a Combaticon, which is actually it's a Decepticon, pretty much. You're on the bad side, pretty much, and your name is Vortex, and your mission has to do with you ambushing the Autobots. Now, with the campaign, there is an easy, normal, and hard mode, but unfortunately, I wasn't unable to select that before the game started. Like if you died, you can change the difficulty on the fly, so you can change your difficulty before you start your next game. Now also there's a multiplayer mode with TDM and a mode where you have to secure points on the map, like Conquest or any other game that does this, capture the points. And also multiplayer, there's a loadout where you can change your weapon and your Transformers appearance, your robot's appearance. Now you in campaign mode as well, you can collect shards to upgrade your weapons and upgrade your weapons and have like new abilities and stuff. So let's go ahead and get to the pros of this game. I'm gonna give you my top 6 pros. When you transform in this game, it's really fun. They really captured the whole robotic thing, like especially like when you change your weapon, when you transform into a vehicle, when you just simply do anything robotic. Like they capture the whole essence of the roboticness of the game, of the atmosphere. This game does have great sound and visual effects, which is my number 2. Number 3 has good music. Number 4, you can switch the camera over your shoulder. So say if you want the camera over your left or right shoulder, depending on what corner you're going around, you can do that. And actually the game was pretty hard when I did change it. And there is a very in-depth creative player. This is my last one, number 6. This is a very in-depth creative player and multiplayer. I mean, you not only can change the appearance, you can change the color, you can change your wheels, you can change your torso, you can change your legs, your head, everything. Well, it was really nice. So let's go ahead and just get to the cons. Now, the cons, my number 1, this ain't in order of importance, but this is something I just noticed. The graphics aren't the best. The colors look faded sometimes, washed out, looks jagged a little bit. And I know this is a demo. I don't know how close it is to the final product, but I think it's pretty close. And if that changes, I'll make sure I change that if I review the full game. Now, I don't know how strong the campaign is in the final game, but I didn't like it at first. It had to grow on me. It reminds me of this one robot game I used to play on PlayStation 2. Not Wild Arms, Armored something. You're a robot. It reminds me so much of that robot game. Metal Arms, I think it's called, or something like that. Well, the Transformers game demo did get challenging, but at one moment I didn't like it, one moment I was interested. Like it kept fluctuating. Like I didn't know if I liked it, I didn't know if I didn't. It just kept fluctuating. Now, the multiplayer was not exciting as people try to make it on YouTube, like to me, and it wasn't that exciting. I mean, it was okay, and I can get to one of the reasons why. Now, in multiplayer, the robots hover when they transform into a vehicle, but there are no wheels when they're only on wheels when they speed boost. Now, some of y'all may say, you're being a little bit picky here, but that's one of the reasons why I was a little disappointed. Not only because the campaign was up and down a little bit, like one moment I did like, one moment this, But the multiplayer was something like, I don't like when Transformers hover. Like when you transform into a vehicle, like for instance, the assault class, I forgot what the assault class is called on multiplayer. They look like a little buggy. Like they look like a little car. But when you transform, you hover. You know, you hover, and it's like I wish that they had actual wheels touching the ground, like you can drive around and skirt your tires, and back up. When you reverse, you can hear the something screeching or even metal sound if that's the case. Like the only time you get on your wheels per se is if you speed boost. Now, I wonder if the developers did this so you can have better control over your vehicle as it hovers, but that took me out of the game a little bit. Like, it really took me out of the game a lot because I was looking for a robot where they not only like transform, but you can transform. When you transform to a vehicle, you have tires. You don't have to be tires, rubber tires. They can be like metal tires, but at least you're on the ground, like churning, and you can see the screeching and all this other stuff. So my final thoughts of this game, I'm gonna get to it. My final thoughts of this game, I'm gonna buy it just for the sake of the review. I don't know how deep the multiplayer is gonna be for me. We'll test it out. But the campaign to me is up and down a little bit. I'm gonna get more to the campaign as I get the final game. I may get the final game. I may not. We'll see. But with me, I want to stay up on the most up-to-date games. That's where I get my most views, if I stay up to date. And I'm going to just try to see if I like the final product itself. But overall, I mean, this demo was not what I expect. I was really looking forward to this demo, but it was just a little bit disappointing. I'm not saying it was terrible, but it was just a little bit disappointing. Well, there you go. There you have it. There go my review for Transformers Fall of Cybertron demo. And let me ask y'all, like, did y'all like the demo? Did you find the same issues that I had, or am I just crazy? Just go ahead and leave your comments and feedback in the comment section. And if you like what you saw today, please like the video. It really helps out a lot. And also subscribe to my channel. And there go all my contact information. And there you go. And thanks for watching. See you later. Thanks a lot.